Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to June 2022 read for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. And happy summer. So we've been through a lot. I mean, come on. Eclipsing out the things that no longer serve us, as well as people, places, and things. As well as trying to get through it with a retrograde right after is closely after, during the shadow period of where we come to terms with our own truth, right? So let's see what's going on for you, Cappies, for the month of June 2022. Okay, let's check it out. All right, hold on. Three of Cups. Wow. So a celebration, a gathering of your tribe, so to speak. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe like friends, family that you're, sorry. Friends, family that you're getting together and having drinks with, what have you. But oh my gosh, sorry, that's not the case. It is a case of who's infringing upon your happiness. There's a Seven of Swords here that comes in and says, wait a second. Don't think that we're partying it up just quite yet. Wow. So who's trying to outfox another? A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius comes in and says, I'm not dealing anymore with this. It could be a third party. That's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cappies, and or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone's feelings got hurt. Someone walked away. But listen, that Seven of Swords is upright. 1 second. Is someone drinking too much? Capricorn, is it you or someone else literally partying it up too much and stirring the pot? Right? And they're doing it behind your back, or you're doing it behind your back, or I heard someone's been talking about you. 3 women who are like ready to, you know, catch scratch fever. Are you kidding? All right, let's see what's happening. So you're going to hear via like a message, a written message or something by August, or some of you who this is resonating with, you're going to get word from the external people that may, or maybe just one person writing to you. And my neck is hurting right now. So someone could be truly giving you like imposing some real, you know, someone's a pain in the neck. Seriously. I'm not kidding. Someone's a pain in the neck. Could it be, I just want to be with this person, and a third party, which could be an ex who left, is trying to, an ex who left the building, you're hearing somehow, or it's what, on social media, they're could be talking shit about you, could be like scorned, right? The scorned ex that walked away, right? You have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, and now could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here, or it's vice versa. Okay, but you're finding out that someone is talking behind your back, writing shit about you, and all you want is, or someone saying, yeah, they didn't pick me. They're, you know, what a shit, right? Someone had a third party. Someone's definitely needing to put their boundaries up, because I think, Capricorn, that it's time you put your boundaries up and start telling people that you're not going to put up with crap. It's either you or your significant other that is feeling like you're being watched. You're being watched. Look at this woman's face. She's watching. She's watching uncover the uncovering of maybe either she's the one that left. Look. She could have been the one that left and is scorned, right? And there was a third party, okay? And now there's not. So she's scorned and she's talking shit or writing shit about you. Bottom of the deck, yeah. I don't know. Capricorn, you've been with this King of Swords forever. Maybe 9 years. 9 of Wands. Like, you've been like lied, cheated, manipulated on, or someone has. You've been trying to transform. You're trying to be your highest and wisest self. And yet you have others who don't want you to be happy. They just don't. Look at this. Or you were with this Queen of Swords and she walked away because she found out stuff. Let's look. Yeah, it ended. Look at that. It ended. 9 of Swords. Someone found out, sorry, Capricorn, someone found out that someone has an addiction problem of drinking. Someone's drinking too much. Someone's lying that they're not drinking too much. They're not telling the truth. It doesn't have to be a third party. It could very well just be, Capricorn, that someone's just lying, or you're lying to others to save face that you're not drinking too much. And actually you're being, you know better. You do. And a younger, look at younger and older, following in your past footsteps of maybe a father figure, right? Who was also judged for the same thing, right? Because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Someone's judging you or you're judging others. If you're seeing cardinals, that is the past heavenly spirit guides and or a father figure on the other side. But here's the thing. You're going through, and I'm going to tell you, because really and truly the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, that you are experiencing as a youth and or an adult the same controversial emotional upsets that has led you to not being truthful with yourself and others about your actions, and your decisions are causing havoc. And the only way, this is the havoc, and the only way, literally, Capricorn, for you to turn this thing around is to end the game playing of yourself for others. And get back to work. Get back to a real life situation where you're starting over, right? Working on yourself, getting a job, doing something for yourself, right? Instead of coercing or being coerced by a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that, everything is okay. Whomever this King of Swords is, could be a lawyer, a judge, could be a parent, a sister, because this Queen of Swords is reversed and she's leaving. She hasn't left yet. She will be by maybe September. She's scorned. Maybe you're trying to help guide but someone's Seven of Swords. I mean, you cannot change. There's no way you can change the Seven of Swords upright, because that means that you're lying to yourself and or to others, or they are lying to you. Someone's clearly a pain in the neck. Oh, they said look at the bottom. Nine of Swords. Someone doesn't want to face their own truth. Again, the throat chakra. Someone's not being honest with themselves. Six of Pentacles, it's not fair. Magician, I need money. Someone is trying to help turn something around, and you're trying to help someone, or they're trying to help you turn yourself around. Trying to manifest, you know, being on even ground, even energy, the energy of higher self. See, look, you're trying to manifest the energy of the highest self with the third dimension self, right? The things that matter are not necessarily the ones that we think that matter, and we're trying to manifest that we don't want to be judged for our actions. We just need help from our higher self, right? And she comes in. This is this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that comes in to say, well, listen, all this worrying, or if you are worrying that someone has left or is getting ready to go, this is without you maybe being the helper of this person to see things, you know, truly as they are, right? Like, who's lying to who here? The King of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Hold on. And it's a Two of Cups thing. Don't forget. We still have Two of Cups here, right? Something is draining your energy because of, you know, someone trying to mask who they are, right? They're not being honest with who they are. The situation keeps coming and going, and it's draining. And so you may find out something has ended, or people will find out, or maybe you're worried that people will find out if this ends. A third party intention, you know, ends putting an end to it. I feel you're trying to figure it out. But in the meantime that you're trying to figure it all out, I feel that someone's taking in, again, you know, alcohol and trying to just slide it under the carpet, shall we say? Right? We know the elephant's in the room. And when that happens, you know, the only way out is not necessarily finding like who's going to monetarily help you out, like getting a job or what have you. I don't think that's it. I think you need to grab your own truth of how you see things in order to move forward. Oh, look, move forward. See? That's the tree of life. So the knowledge that you have about someone leaving, as difficult as it is, that someone it could be in a family, in your relationship, of it's you or the other person who has taken like 2 steps forward and then 2 steps back, 3 steps back, right? Where they fall back into the same old, which is the Seven of Swords. Got it? Like, why do we constantly get into this? Where does someone think that they have more intellect, which is the King of Swords for sure, and the Nine of Swords? There could be someone who's really worried about you, right? The third party doesn't necessarily have to be a breakup of a relationship. It's someone who's maybe a family member or a close friend who isn't necessarily wanting to say, you know, I'm judging you, or judging by the looks of what's happening. Yeah, what's going on here? Someone's not being truthful about their situation here. It's either drinking and or third-party reenactment of what? The old judgment. You got judgment twice. Your higher self wants to put an end to the same thread that has been going on all the time of sex, drugs, money, rock and roll, you know, of the same old, you know, lying to yourself, lying to others of, you know, what you truly want out of life, where your life is headed, right? And when that happens, people are bound to walk away. And I know, okay, so this is not we're not sugarcoating the reading. I mean, we have to be honest with ourselves when Spirit is saying, you know, we got to put an end and either help our fellow man or help ourselves to see and seek what it is that keeps on trying to manipulate and coerce you into thinking that you or someone else thinks they're smarter than you. And honestly, in all honesty, they're worried about you. They're worried about how you spend your money, how you look at money, how you see yourself, how you manifest and manipulate others. Capricorn, and doesn't have to be you, it's others. Maybe you did not put your boundaries up to this person who thinks that they left, but they're still standing. They still have one more bit of action, right? Because you went from the 8, look, you went from the 8 of Wands to the 9 of Wands, right? You have 2 Judgment cards. So you're seeing that people are judging you or others, or, you know, we are our worst enemy. But definitely this person who comes and goes in your life, right? Comes and goes, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cappies, clearly trying to, are they trying to help or do they hinder? Have you put up your bounds? Have you put up boundaries to everyone? And then the decision, emotionally deciding to leave a third-party situation that or maybe deciding that you have to end it even though you don't want to end it. And it's just really difficult because when you have the 8 and the 9 of Wands, that's here. But the immature part, which is the part that's like the dangling is the child within, the Page of Wands, that holds that last wand to make whatever needs to end. You see? Someone needs to take action, or they will be taking action on trying to figure out how to balance, how to create a happy moment, either coming from a third party to the 2 of Cups, right? And not being judged for it. Maybe something manifested from nothing, like a relationship was just, let's just say, let's just say you have a relationship and you have a friendship with the opposite sex at work. Or who cares? It's the same sex, right? Or someone from a distance that you've known for a minute. And it's giving you this reason, the reason why it's giving you turbulent feelings, and enough where you're like, you know, drinking. You're drinking your sorrows because, you know that others know. You know that an ex is hovering around. You know that you should not be feeling as though someone is just dangling. I see this as someone dangling like, hey, I got more money than you, so guess what? I'm better than you. And yet, you feel that either people are judging you wrongfully for leaving the person that was the right person for you and not the one who wasn't. Does that make sense? The King of Swords is a lawyer, so it could very well be that the Queen, she had to go. The Queen of Swords had to go. This could be child support. Clearly, this could be the divorce, and this is child support that needs to be like, you know, they're divvying up the judgment with twice. Judgment means, you know, we're divvying up the funds for the children, right? And you're worried, and so you're drinking. It happens, okay? So have faith, and the more energy, okay, so that's what Spirit is saying. The more energy of negativity and how people are judging you, or how the court system's gonna, you know, choose what the fairest deal is for you or another, you have to have a strong foundation. And this is where this is going to come in. You are now building upon a new foundation right after a divorce, after a settlement, after someone who's a pain in your neck. You have to be strong. And you have to, you know, maybe your partner is the strong, you know, silent one, right? Who says, don't worry about what others are thinking. Just do what you know you do best. Okay, Capricorn? Because at the end of the day, it's not a matter, meaning 3D, it's not a matter of power, lies, betrayal, or judgment. It's about the people that stand up for you. The people that, rest assured, you know will have your back. Okay? So Capricorn, be strong. Blood angel. The angels are all opening their hearts. It's a number 7. 7th heaven. The angels are opening their hearts to you while you say, Capricorn, while you're saying, like, what do you want, my blood? You know, to someone who's like disagreeing with you, or someone who is trying to manipulate the system. What do you want, my blood? Right? So remember this, that you're definitely being watched over by the angels, spirit guides, what have you, during this time. Okay? It may be rough, but you have to hold on to your own truth. Whatever you do, do not let others coerce you. Do not let the system get you down. Whether it's a divorce or it's a King of Swords. Someone may think they have, it could be stolen in intellectual property. It's not a matter of stolen as it is you don't have it and you want it. Remember that. What is it that you're manifesting? Just remember that. What you see, you become. And remember who's got your back. Okay? Okay. All right, Capricorn, listen. I'm here for you. I love you all so much. I'm running a special on my biofeedback practice, which is remotely aligning your energy emotionally and or your body aches. Like right now, you know, I feel like this whole reading, my throat chakra has been giving me a problem as well as my neck. So something's clearly a pain in your neck. There's no doubt about that. And the only way to solve that is, well, obviously, physically, you know, a warm bath, Epsom salt bath will help. And or, I mean, I can also get to the core and heart of your emotional childhood self in order to see the truth. That's what I heard. Okay. I love you. Be blessed. I'm here for you if you need me. Thanks.